Welcome to Cabral House Call. I'm Steve Cabral, board certified naturopathic doctor, and we are answering your Training Thursday questions. So let's get right into it. The first question today is, so Cassie asks, is there a best time of the day to lose weight? And so it's a good question. So I guess I'm trying to understand if the question means, is there a best time of the day to work out? Does your body lose more weight at certain times of the day? So I'm going to try to answer it from a little variety of areas, and hopefully that answers your question overall. And if it doesn't, of course, just ask it again, how you meant it. So what some people say is that it's best to work out first thing in the morning. And they say that because your blood sugar is typically lower, and you can start to tap more into body fats. That's partially true. Absolutely, you can look at it that way. Your blood sugar hopefully will be at its lowest, most likely, in the morning when you first wake up, but it may also be there 2 to 3 hours after a meal as well. So I wouldn't worry about that as much. If I like people to work out first thing in the morning, because if they're able to, then there is nothing else then can take that priority and get in the way during the rest of the day. If you plan your workout during lunch, something could pop up. If you plan your workout for after work, well, what if your family needs you, or what if you have to stay at work longer? What if a dinner pops up? Any of those things could derail you from that. So one nice thing is, of course, if you are working out with a training partner, a personal trainer, a friend, whoever it might be, you might make an appointment or a commitment to them, and then of course you have that commitment. I think that's obviously a great thing as well. So what I would say is, if we're looking from that area, sure, you can say work out first thing in the morning. That might be best. Now, your body will weigh the least amount in the morning, but that's simply and typically because of a hydration-based issue, and as your body just hasn't gotten going during the day, you've kind of lost water weight during the 8 hours, 10 hours that you haven't been drinking fluids, those types of things. So hopefully that answered that question. Again, if that wasn't the answer you were looking for, just ask it again. Next question. All right, so question from Bradley, is it okay to work out when you're sick? So, should you work out if you're sick? I would say that there's, again, a couple little tweaks to this and caveats to that as well. And it's this: if you have just kind of like an upper respiratory cold, like a little bit of nasal congestion, maybe a little sneezing, you're feeling maybe just a little run down, I would say a light workout would be no problem at all. So absolutely no issue. It may even give you an immune boost, which has been proven to, if you don't overdo it. So the thing is that people hear that they should get a good sweat going if they're sick. Well, the problem is maybe not through working out. You can get a good sweat going if you go into a sauna or potentially a steam. I like the sauna better. But by working out, if you work out too hard, you can actually suppress your immune system, because you can actually create a stress-based response, which weakens your immune system. So I'd say absolutely go for it. Work out, but it should be a lighter workout. Just get the body moving, fun workout, maybe just cardio if you wanted to, and a light sweat. Now, when should you not work out? You should not work out if it's in your chest, if you have a fever, or you're absolutely exhausted. Those are the times to just rest. Listen to your body. If you're wiped out, rest, relax, get more sleep, drink more fluids, do some green juices, do some soups if you would like, easily digestible foods, or fast. All of those things that are going to help boost your immune system is what you want to be doing and listening to. You should absolutely not work out to exhaustion when you're sick. Hopefully that answers that question. Last question today. Jenny asks, what's all this I hear about foam rolling? So yes, foam rolling, I don't know if it's like the new thing or the new trend, but it has been around for well over a decade, but it is becoming more popular. One of the reasons is there's like so many different ways to foam roll now. Like you have the foam rollers, which are like the tubes that are 6 inches by like 3 feet long or a foot long, that you can use on the floor, put up on the wall. They also make foam roll balls now. You can use the lacrosse ball, a tennis ball. You can tape 2 tennis balls together. We just call it a peanut, in my practice, because it looks like a peanut. But it's really beneficial, and the reason is that most people aren't going to be getting a daily massage. Really probably just professional athletes are the only people who might be getting massage daily, and that's great for them. But for the rest of us, it's nice to maintain a massage protocol. But if you're tight and you're kind of knotted up and you have those adhesions in the fascia surrounding the muscle tissue, what I would recommend is just getting a good foam roller, a good quality foam roller. If you get a good quality one, you're not going to have to buy another one, or if you do, it'll be years. It's the cheap ones that break down a lot. So what I'd say is absolutely do get into foam rolling, especially what gets the tightest? Well, The IT bands on the side of the leg from your knee up to your hip joint, those muscles tend to get really, really tight. And the reason is they're in a shortened position for a lot of the day when you are seated or if you're doing like biking or spinning, those types of things. Hard to foam roll and get at the psoas. You can if you get in there, a little bit deeper. Foam rolling your quadriceps is fantastic. Foam rolling your hips is absolutely fantastic. Foam rolling your adductors, the inside of your thighs is great. I have a video on foam rolling, so I can just simply link up to you to just see how to get started with foam rolling. I take you through it. It's very easy, step by step. You can be watching the video on your phone or anything you'd like and foam rolling at the same time. So what I would say is absolutely do get into foam rolling for your shoulder joints, for your hip joints, for your legs especially. And then you can do specialty for your chest and those types of things. That's great as well. So what is it though? It's really just like a deep tissue massage. You're really just massaging your muscles. You're kind of, I would say, realigning, flattening out the fascia, which is kind of like that web surrounding all the muscles in your body that interconnects many different muscle groups that a lot of people don't talk about. Very important for that. And think of it as like ironing out the wrinkles, ironing out the adhesions, the tightness in those muscles, and allowing them to go back to their proper length, okay? So I would highly recommend it. It will help you feel better in the long run. It's not necessarily always a quick fix. Yes, it can help you feel better and great right away, but what I would say is if you stick with a foam rolling regimen for really just a week or two, you're gonna get tremendous difference, especially if you can just spend 5-10 minutes a day, even at night after work, just watching TV, foam rolling. You'll get absolutely tremendous benefit, and I highly recommend it. So enjoyed answering your questions today. Look forward to new questions. Just feel free to submit them at stephencabral.com/askcabral. I'll talk with you soon.